What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. Welcome back to another match reaction, our last one for the American Tour for the preseason game. We won. We played two games, won two games, one after penalties, so draw one, drew one, one got called off. We will play Atalanta, so there will be another real test before the actual season start. But we won, and I'm gonna say I've seen a few more positives. I've seen some negatives. I know people jumped on me when I said I saw some positives against Milan. I will talk about that as well again. But 3-1, the biggest thing is no injuries. In during the games, obviously Rovella training, but like in the games, no injuries. That's a massive win. Going back to Italy with a good, let's say, almost 3 weeks to prepare for that first game of the season. But yeah, let's get into the match reaction. First of all, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that bell notification. But let's go. Okay, so we won. We beat Real Madrid 3-1. I've said we're going to lose 3-1, and we won because Real Madrid are further ahead in everything. Preseason, squad wise, they have an unbelievable squad. If you see what they put out there on the field, even their subs, it's unbelievable. And it's a good test. It was a good test. It was a very positive test for us for different reasons. I will start off with the first thing, and that was very good in the first 50 minutes. It kind of disappeared towards the end of the second half, and then first half, and then in the second half, it was gone completely. I will talk about that. But the press in the first 15 minutes was great. It was fantastic. It was it was well put out there. It wasn't one is pressing and the other guys are not doing it, so you get just outplayed. It was a team press, and it were team goals. Those were quality goals we scored, all three of them. It was a good build up. When you win the ball high up the pitch, the build up was still good. It was quick, it was smooth, it was well thought up. That's what I've talked about so many times. I need to see anything, like even the smallest pattern, something. I need to see something. And what I did see in the first two goals was pressing, winning that ball, playing it quickly, and especially near the second post, we have runners coming inside that box. We didn't have that last season. There was no movement. If that ball, excuse me, went past Vlahovic, it was gone. Or past the striker, it was gone. It wasn't that case. You had Mikani dropping in, we had dropping in. So there is something you can see that, okay, we trained on it, basically. Like, it's not out of the blue because it happened two times. So we did train on it, and that's good. That's good. That's a positive. I said it. It's the same team, same coach. I don't expect a 180 because that's not fair. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm expecting more of movements, more of ideas behind what we're trying to do, because you play together now for 2 to 3 years. The coach is there for 3 years. We need to see something, and you can say we scored counter-attacking goals, especially the last one. Good. We were terrible in scoring counter-attack goals. If you remember, like, we had no pace, we had no idea where to go with the ball. And if that changes, that's also good, because we will play against better teams in Serie A. Inter, Napoli, they are the better teams now. If you can counter them and still win the games, I'll take it. I know where we are as a club, and it's not good. It's not where we need to be, but it's a reality. So I will take it. And what I've seen from now today, moving forward, I'm talking about moving forward, and the Milan game, especially in the first half, I've seen some improvements. I've seen an idea. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to translate for 38 games. I don't know. I'm just basing it off what I've seen for these two games. There's an idea behind moving the ball closer up the pitch, which is good. That's the positive thing. The other positive thing, I think Wea looks decent. He looks very good, actually. So let's see how that will evolve. It's preseason. You need 38 games, pressurized games, to actually see if he's gonna be that guy, yes or no. But he looked good, so that's a big positive. I thought Keane had a good game. which is also a good positive. Chesney looks sharp. That's good. Chiesa's fitness. He didn't have the best of games, but his fitness looks excellent. Excellent, excuse me, because he played I think 75 minutes, which is good, which is really good, and that's what we need from him in preseason. He needs to get those minutes, and he didn't play for almost 2 years now, consistently. That's what we need, and that's good. The performances, they will come. They will at the end, depending if you play 3-5-2, but like individual class that will show. But his fitness needs to be up, and that's good. Minutes under the belt, that's a positive. Now, the flip side of the positives, I believe I saw, and that's a negative, is if you play a little bit on the front foot, that back line is not good enough. It's slow. They're not good in possession, and they are ready to make a mistake at any given time. Bremer got cooked by Vinicius on pace. I can accept that because it's Vinicius. It's gonna happen. Like I've seen him do it against the best teams in the world. Like it is what it is. I've seen Sandro misplacing so many passes. Danilo the same thing. Bremer likes to just boot it away, and that's not a knock on him, but they're not ball playing defenders. We need something in that midfield, in that back line, especially when we are under pressure. You need that back line to remain calm and to be confident enough to play it out from the back, because that's an issue if you play against teams that will press you like that. I'm thinking about a Napoli. Now, this press was insane that Inter put up, Real Madrid put out there. The press they put out there was actually beautiful to see. It's a preseason, but they went for it, which is good for us because it was a real test, something you can actually build on, something to use as a reference going into the season, because that was very good from Real Madrid for 90 minutes. But you need more at the back. You just need, even Cambiasso, he came up, and it's another level compared to Milan, and you can see he kind of struggled, and that's why I'll keep saying you need somebody coming in that midfield, and especially backline, and preferably somebody who's good, in possession a little bit, because we have Bremer who can defend, or Gatti, but in possession, I need somebody who can keep us calm, stay cool, and play it out from the back, relieve some of that pressure we're on, and then move on. So that's the biggest negative. Another negative is, or like it's a positive, we don't play Real Madrid every single week. So it's not going to be like this. We need to accept where we are, and you need to take the little wins, because Allegri's not going to leave. Like, we need to accept it, what it is. And you need to make the best out of it. Like, we will call it how it is. But it looked better moving forward. Defensively, it's not good. That midfield is not fantastic. Again, Fajoli's at home, Rabiot's at home. It will look differently, of course. The issue now is the transfer market. How is that going to influence anything? Because the Lukaku Vlahovic thing is going on. Vlahovic scored. He made it very clear. I've said it. He doesn't want to leave. He wants to stay, but the club is pushing him out, and that's sad to see because he wants to be here. But how is the Mercato going to affect what we are trying to do for next season? Because there's so many question marks. Who's going to leave on loan? Is Vlahovic leaving? Is Cassier coming? Are you going to get a right or left back? Are you going to get a center back? Like, so many question marks that need to be resolved as soon as possible. But like, it's the 3rd of August, and we are not anywhere. Like, we're in the same place as the 3rd of July. And that's crazy to say, but that's the reality. So let's see, because that will impact how we prep for the season, and how we start off the season. But yeah, 2 games, 2 good tests, especially this one, because Real Madrid took it very seriously, and it's good for us intensity-wise. So that's a positive. And yeah, man, let's see. Next game is the 18 against the B team. We're not going to do a watch-long for that. We're going to do a watch-long when we play Atalanta in Cesena, the 12th of August, 8:30 my time. That's our last preseason game. And then 7 days later, or 6 days later, we play Udinese away from home, first game of the season. And only time will tell if we are ready or not. That's it. But yeah, let me know what you think if you watched the game. If you didn't watch the game, that's fine. But don't tell me, oh, there's nothing because I've seen the highlights. Okay, but fine, but you need to watch the game. I'm not saying rewatch it, but it's much easier if you watch the game. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. What do you make of the situation? And thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe. I will be back live later tonight.